What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? BugaLuis here and welcome to another match review here on the channel. Today we're gonna take a look at the draw between Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, which ended 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. Like always, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please remember to drop us a like and also to leave us a subscribe. But now let's get right into it. I gotta say that throughout this match, I thought that Atletico Madrid were the better team. I think that Atletico posed a better threat because they actually needed the result. They needed to go to Stamford Bridge to get the 3 points even if they want to get a chance of going through. But it was very hard because they relied on Roma beating Karabakh, which, to be honest, it would be quite a surprise if they actually lost against Karabakh. But I think they went very nicely into this match and I thought they were playing good. However, throughout times, Atletico Madrid couldn't exactly get the ball forward. Griezmann had to drop down into the midfield and try to push him forward to, keep the team progressing throughout the pitch. I think that Diego Simeone didn't plan the best lineup for this match. I thought that someone like a Ferreira Carrasco could have been really needed, and trying perhaps to change someone like Gavi, which was in the middle of the park, and really didn't add much solidity to the team, because after all, it was Thomas Partey who was really making the workload in that midfield. I think that someone like Angel Correa, like Yannick Ferreira Carrasco was lacking all throughout the 90 minutes, because after all, you could see that Chelsea were very easy to neglect the attack of Atletico Madrid, and I thought that they just needed that extra push out there. Now I don't really want to talk about Chelsea because Chelsea planned a very good game. There was this huge miss by Morata, which was really surprising, I think, for the eyes of everybody, which I just was like, oh my god, Morata, how the hell did you miss that? But I now want to talk about what does this mean for Chelsea. Chelsea, that ended actually as the second in the group. Roma, because they won against Karabakh, actually take the first place, meaning that now Chelsea have a very good position, however you want to see it, because they can only face three teams. They can only face three teams in the next round, either Barcelona, PSG or Besiktas. So they have 1/3 probability of them getting Besiktas, which is very good for someone like Chelsea if they want to get to the quarterfinals. But perhaps you may also see it very harsh because you may face someone like PSG or Barcelona. I'm saying this taking into consideration that Liverpool, Spurs, United and City are all going to take the first position in their groups. So if they actually happen, Chelsea, they are either going to face PSG, Barcelona or Besiktas. For me, in this sense, I think that it's a good position for Chelsea, because either if they have gotten the first position, it was going to be very hard because they're going to be able to face people like Bayern, like Real Madrid, like all of those Juventus, all of these huge teams which really you don't want to face right away. Having someone like Barcelona or PSG can either be a threat or can be a positive thing. Imagine Chelsea beating PSG. Imagine them beating PSG. They have a history of playing themselves in the round of 16, and imagine if they beat PSG. They will have this huge motivation because they have taken out of the competition the biggest contenders to win it. So in this sense, they will be really motivated, and I think that it could be a blessing in disguise for Chelsea actually, because their season in the Premier League is not as good as they would have wanted, because everybody knows that City now and United are going to be the two contenders up top. So Chelsea may do something here in the Champions League. Why not about it? I think they have the depth in the squad to do it, and I will be really happy to see Chelsea, progressing forward in this competition. It's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen out of this team. It's also very sad to see Atletico Madrid not going through, but for me, actually being a Barcelona fan, it's a huge thing saying that Atletico Madrid are not going through, because that means two things. That means that if we ever meet Atletico Madrid, we're not gonna get beaten, because every time Barcelona meet Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, it seems that Los Colchoneros always beat us. So I'm really happy about that. And the other thing is that perhaps some of their players may be inclined to leave, and I'm that kind of guy who really would like to see Griezmann in Barcelona. So perhaps maybe that move could happen now. I'm not too sure, but I'm happy about that. I'm happy Atletico Madrid are not going through. I feel bad for Los Colchoneros because they're a good team, and it's a team you expect to go through. And overall, it's quite surprising that Roma is actually on the first place. So something else about the match that I want to mention, I'm not too sure, because this match was kind of, there. There were very good overall chances for both teams. I gotta say, Atletico Madrid just looked a little bit more potent, but at the end, the goal from Hazard just was deadly, and it was deadly. And I gotta say that I will actually give the goal to Hazard. I think they gave the goal to Savic as an own goal, but I will take it. I'll take it for Hazard. I think it was a very good goal. But that Morata miss, man, that Morata miss was... How the hell would you miss that, Morata? Come on, you had an open net. And yeah, I don't really have much to talk about this match. I was very entertained. It was very difficult to watch 3 matches at the same time. I had to watch Atletico Madrid against Chelsea, I wanted to watch Barcelona against Sporting, and I wanted to watch also PSG against Bayern. So it was very difficult to see all matches at the same time, but I gotta say I'm happy because overall all matches for me were very entertaining. Even though Chelsea and Atletico had the lowest score, no, Barcelona had the lowest score, I think. They won, they were the same, they got 2 goals. It was very entertaining to watch all of them. So guys, hope you have enjoyed this reaction. Please leave your comment box. Please leave your thoughts on the comment box down below, and we'll talk about that there and discuss about it. So remember to drop us a like, leave us a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, ciao.